We're flying on the beach north of the Maslin township towards Oka Point, and looking back inland I could see this big flat area and then this massive sort of structure that reared out the landscape, almost looking like a sort of an ancient fortification or something. So we came back another day specifically to have a closer look at it, and from the air it's even more impressive than it was looking back from the beach. And the more I looked at it, the more interested I became, because quite clearly it's an artificial structure. It's had quite a bit of landscaping in an attempt to prevent erosion's being made, and it's quite beautiful the way it's exposed layers of earth. So I really got to wondering a little bit about the history of it and just what I was looking at. It was quite a challenging fly because there's enough wind to sort of push the drone around as I was trying to get a closer look at it, but I went in from various angles. And as I say, the more I looked at it, the more artificial the whole thing looked. And yet quite clearly there's been no activity in the area for some time. The vegetation's come back to a fair degree. And yeah, just a bit of a mystery. Nice place to fly where you can do it without bothering anybody. So looking there, that's looking at across towards Commercial Road and beyond that South Road. And swinging back round, you can see although there's a farmer's crop there, the subdivisions are moving towards it. So flying back, again, the regularity of the lines and the way it's been cut. And then as I got close to here, I can notice that a determined attempt has been made to provide controlled drainage, which has been totally wasted in terms of erosion. But you can see there's a rock-lined drainage pit there, held together with wire mesh, that's failed. So someone made a lot of effort to sort of remediate the land from whatever it was before. And this is another view flying just back from the beach along the coastal trail, and you can see again the soft material on the ground that's been quite eroded. But flying along here was a little bit where there's drainage to the sea, and then starting to head inland, I realised that what I was looking at was the remnants of an old road. The grade's quite easy for a truck, but it clearly hasn't been used for a long time because, again, with the heavy rains we've had, particularly the last year or so, it's eroded. But you can see quite clearly from the incline it seemed to be a road. And with this view, looking across past Commercial Road, what I'm looking at is a couple of contemporary sand mines, possibly to do with all the road construction, the dual highways that are going down south and to McLaren Vale. So that was the first clue of what this could be. And swinging around, that's the Maslin Beach township. The nude beach is way up the other end. And here's what I found when I started looking. This is a stand storage bin adjacent to the Wollonga Railway at Pedlar Creek, and this is from a photograph of around 1923, and you can see up the top there's a flying fox, and it says that was used to pick up the sand at Maslin Beach about 1¼ miles away, and trucks would take it into Adelaide for building. And here's another view I found. This photograph, again courtesy of the State Library, shows the operation in 1961, as you can tell from the vintage of the truck and the excavator. So last look at contemporary views, and the mystery is solved.